So welcome back everybody again to our third segment dealing with a poetic prose example from Rainer Maria Rilke. And we're going to cover today this next paragraph in this passage. If you can see my mark. Can you see it there, CJ?
Yes.
And CJ is our guest reader, and as we've always done before, you're probably getting used to this now. I'm going to read out loud so you can get a sense of the sound of the words, and CJ will repeat after me, and please read the sentence with him, and then I'll ask him questions from time to time, and that way we can unpack the grammar of these sentences, and then eventually move in a direction where we can, to the point where we can translate. So I hope this helps you, and try to participate as much as you can in trying to think through the questions and as we pose them. Okay, so here we go. Uh, Pose them. I think about this rose here. Wait till we get to this rose in this passage. Okay, so let's start from here. Here we go. Hinter dem letzten plumpen Sandsteinpfeiler war es ganz Nacht. Everybody?
Hinter dem letzten plumpen Sandsteinpfeiler war es ganz Nacht.
Okay, so where's the verb there, CJ?
War
So as I'm asking always, I want everyone, I hope you all will try to answer the questions too. And where's the subject?
es
Yeah, that's right. It was night. So this is a nominative, and then var connecting it to another night. It was night. Okay. And a lot of this, whenever we see a little circle after a word, that means that it's translated in the column to the right. So you want to translate that one there, the first one?
Sure. Behind the last heavy sandstone pillar, it was entirely night.
Good. Let's see, and let's go on. Dort saßen sie, und über den beiden hing ein altes Stationsbild. Everybody?
Dort saßen sie, und über den beiden hing ein altes Stationsbild.
I was trying to figure out what the Z referred to, but it actually refers to the two people in this story who haven't been named yet. So where's the verb in that first part?
Saßen.
Saßen. So we typically put a box around the verb and underline the subject. So they sat there, simply. And this is from sitzen, saß, gesessen are the three principal parts of that verb. It's a strong verb. And then where is the next verb?
Hing.
Hing, from hung. So it hung. And what's the subject? And are you're looking for here a singular subject?
Stationsbild.
Good. What gender is Stationsbild, and how can you tell?
Neuter.
Good. It's neuter because of the
alte S.
altes. Well, what if this were a definite article here? If it were das, how would this adjective be? What would be ending of this adjective?
Just alte.
That's right. So ein altes, because the das is not there, but the das is the definite article for this neuter noun. So if that were there, then the S is already taken care of, and this adjective would just have it would be das alte Stationsbild. Sorry for that extra detail. Let's see. Okay. So you want to translate that next sentence?
Sure. There they sat, and over them both hung an old image of the Station of the Cross.
Yeah, this is really a picture of the station, really, but it refers to, as indicated here, correctly, the Station of the Cross. Yeah. Okay. Let's go on. Das Blasemädchen, and I'm gonna time to time I'll just erase the marking so it's easier to read. But we're going right from here. You can see my mark. Das Blasemädchen drückte ihre lichtbraune Jacke in die dunkelste Ecke der schweren schwarzen Eichenbank.
Das Blasemädchen drückte ihre lichtbraune Jacke in die dunkelste Ecke der schweren schwarzen Eichenbank.
Great. So this is Blas is pale, the pale young lady. And where's the verb here in this sentence?
Drückte.
Yeah. So he or she pressed or pushed in this case, pressed. Now, is there a directional? What completes the meaning of that verb? Would you think?
In the.
Good. So this is a directional accusative showing the direction toward which something is being moved. So she pressed whatever. This is her direct object. Her jacket, jaka. And then you would say into the darkest superlative here, st, into the darkest corner of the heavy black oaken pew, you could say. Okay, you want to do the whole thing together? The whole sentence?
Sure. The pale young lady pressed her light brown jacket into the darkest corner of the heavy black oaken pew.
Great, okay. Let's go on. Die Rose auf ihrem Hut kitzelte dem Holzengel. Just one second. Sorry, let's start again. Die Rose auf ihrem Hut kitzelte dem Holzengel in der geschnitzten Lehne das Kind. Everybody?
Die Rose auf ihrem Hut kitzelte dem Holzengel in der geschnitzten Lehne das Kind.
Yeah, this is geschnitzten. I really bungled this one. And whenever I see this word, this is actually the chin, but I always think das Kind, the child. Okay, so let's see, up to here, where's the verb? CJ?
Kitzelte.
Good. So this is tickled. It and you would say it tickled you. So you're looking for a singular subject. And where is that?
Die Rose.
Die Rose, the rose, and this just says where, indicates where it is. Rose on her hat, tickled, and then this is the direct object, das Kind, the chin, and then to the wooden angel, in the carved backrest. So this is sort of interesting. And then going on. So das lächelte, everybody.
So das lächelte.
Little stretch of the imagination here, I would guess. Okay, you want to do that sentence, CJ?
Sure. The rose on her hat tickled the chin to the wooden angel in the carved back of the carved backrest, so that he laughed.
Yeah, he laughed, or he actually lächeln can either be laugh or smile. You can take it either way.
I take it he was already smiling. Right?
Yeah, maybe so. Okay, let's go on. Fritz, der Gymnasiast, everybody?
Fritz, der Gymnasiast,
hielt die beiden winzigen Hände des Mädchens.
Hielt die beiden winzigen Hände des Mädchens,
welche in zerschlissenen Handschuhen staken.
Welche in verschlissenen Handschuhen staken.
Yeah, I guess the best way to pronounce it is zerschlissenen. It would be, which I mispronounced.
Zerschlissenen.
Good. Okay, let's go up to there. So where's the verb?
Hielt.
Hielt. It's from halten, to hold. Where's your verb? Where's the subject?
Fritz.
Fritz.
The gymnast.
Exactly. The gymnast, or referring to the gymnasium, obviously, a high school student. And what's the direct object?
Hände.
Hände. All right. A umlaut. Good. Held the two teeny hands in this genitive of the young lady. And then what does welche refer back to?
Hände.
Yeah, it's got to be plural. So this is its antecedent. Hände, die Hände. So her teeny hands, which, and then staken is related to. Means actually stecken, which is placed, which were placed, you could say, since it's past tense, in threadbare gloves. This is a really funny word because this literally means hand shoes. That's how the Germans refer to as gloves, which is probably maybe not the most eloquent term. Anyway, which which were placed in threadbare gloves. So do the whole sentence up to that point, starting with Fritz.
Fritz, the high school student, held both the hands, both of the tiny hands, right, of the young lady, which were placed in threadbare gloves.
And then in den seinen.
Oh, okay, we didn't do that yet. Into into those of him, into his hands.
Into his hands. So this actually completes the meaning of the verb. So as we said, sometimes there are phrases here before a comma that would complete the meaning. So here's literally Fritz the gymnast is held the two small hands in his own hands with everything in between. Going on. So wie man ein kleines Vögelchen hält, sanft und doch sicher. Go ahead.
So wie man ein kleines Vögelchen hält, sanft und doch sicher.
So as one, and where's the verb?
Hält.
Yeah, so this is interesting also, a difference of tense here as we've seen earlier. So Fritz held the two small hands, but here as one holds, as a sort of an analogy or simile, as one holds, I guess similes are often in the present tense, as one holds a small, here you have a small and then a small little bird, softly and yet surely. Let's see. Why don't you do that whole sentence from Fritz down to the sicher?
Okay. Fritz, the high school student, held both the small hands of the young lady, which were placed in threadbare gloves, and he held in his own hands, just as one holds a small little bird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which would be softly and yet safely.
Nicely done. Okay. Sometimes when you have a very long sentence, just like CJ did right there, you can repeat the verb again if to see the connection with another phrase to which that verb also applies. Okay, let's go on. War glücklich und träumte. Sie werden die Kirche zusperren und uns nicht bemerken. Go ahead, translate.
War
yeah, read it loud. I'm sorry.
War glücklich und träumte. Sie werden die Kirche zusperren und uns nicht bemerken.
Okay, verb in the first one is obviously war, so he was fortunate and dreamed, or he was happy and he dreamed, past tense. And then where's the verb complex here? Up to here?
Werden zusperren und bemerken.
So werden serves as the helping verb for both infinitive. So they will close or lock, and they will notice. They will not notice us. So he was happy and he dreamed. They will. This is what he dreamed. They will close. They will close the church or lock the church, and they will not notice us. And let's go on. Und wir werden ganz allein. Everybody.
Und wir werden ganz allein.
Gewiss gehen Geister hier in der Nacht.
Gewiss gehen Geister hier in der Nacht.
Sie schmiegten sich fest aneinander.
Sie schmiegten sich fest aneinander.
Okay, so let's see. What's the verb complex after here at und wir?
Werden sein.
Okay, and that means?
We will be.
Good. Okay, and then the verb of the next sentence is obviously?
Gehen.
Gehen. Yeah. Okay. So you want to translate from here? Und wir?
Okay, and they will not notice us, and we will be completely alone.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly, spirits go here in the night, and they clung tightly to each other.
Now, there's a comma after here, so the sentence goes on, but it's on the next page, so we're going to conclude with this, although I'll give you the rest of the sentence just as a transition for the next segment. So they clung tightly to each other. Sie schmiegten sich fest aneinander. Und Anna flüsterte ängstlich, "Ist's nicht schon spät?" And Anna whispered fretfully, "Is it not already late?" Okay, that's the transition sentence for the next segment, so hope you join us for the next one. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.